I just want to come on and talk about this. Will be my late night thoughts, man. It's currently like 4 in the morning, and I'm just here talking, bro. Like I feel like my degree means nothing, dog. And on top of that, I got a degree with experience now, and I feel like that means nothing. I've applied to about 100, maybe 500 jobs since June on LinkedIn and Indeed and everything else in between. And I probably talk to more recruiters than I talk to my friends. And you know what's crazy? One thing about the recruiters, they like to sauce it up and be like, "Oh yeah, so tell me your story. Let's talk about your experience." And oh yeah, we get new clients every week, and we can just, we just want to match up your resume and talk about your experience a little bit. And if this is good, then what I'm saying, we'll line you up, what they like to say. We rely you. We're gonna put you on the top on our top candidates list. You have a good resume here. We like your experience. Your stuff lines up with about a lot of the stuff that we got coming in. We're gonna put you on our top candidates. What I like to say, candidates. You know, and you call them, and then you never hear them again. They email you a position, and then you never hear from them again. No follow up. They don't even tell you if the organization moved on, which they probably did. They don't even tell you that the organization moved on. Like at least give me that benefit of the doubt. Give me the have the decency to tell me that the organization moved on. I'll be like, okay, what do they like? What they do? You know what I'm saying? What they did? And did they decide to go with better candidates? Okay, that will let me know. All right, what I need to do? Do I need to update my resume a little bit more? Do I need to do something like like honestly, quite frankly, I feel like I can sell myself better than anybody. This whole recruiter thing, I don't know if recruiters work this hard, not work this hard, were this hard and played back then, but recruiters is just like these are the first people that you're talking to before you even get to the organization. I don't know if it's just just a barrier for the organization. They don't want any I guess like any people who not really qualified, I would say, that's putting up walls up for you to get to them. Like, yeah, y'all go do the hard stuff for us. Go look and see what some good candidates and bring them to us. Which is I'm kind of describing what a recruiter's for anyway. But I don't feel like sometimes not all recruiters are good recruiters. Some recruiters may forget. Like, and my thing is like recruiters like to sit up there and act passionate with you and oh, you got this going on, and oh, you got a kid, and all this type of stuff. Like, don't like. Then they be like, oh yeah, we got to get you going. We got to get you. Yeah, we got to get you out there. And like, don't. I feel like don't sit here and act like you're really concerned you know, for my well being or for my, you know what I'm saying, for my stuff. Like, just don't do that, bro. Don't do that. Let's get to the nitty gritty. Just check out my resume. If I'm a good candidate, push me forward. If I'm not a good candidate, you know what I'm saying, that let's see something that I am a good candidate for. Don't sit up here and try to, fancy me up and stuff. Then because I only talk to you about once, I never hear from these people again. And the ones I do hear from back, they just come to follow up, like, oh yeah, I just wanted to make sure you were still on the market, and then they just leave again. So I'm kind of at the point like when I got out of school and I got my degree, they said I needed experience. Boom. Now I got my degree and I got experience. Now it's like, what do I need next? What do I need next? We need next. I feel like it's kind of like one of those things now. You know how, college degrees was first around. It was only a couple people who had them. Now you got multiple people have them. It's multiple ways to get them. It's all type of stuff you can do online classes, and now that like on companies are trying to trickle down like on what's a valid, so you got the accredited degree, like you gotta make sure it's like this that's all type of weird stuff that goes on with the college, which I feel as though I have a daughter right now, and if she grows up and says she doesn't want to go to college, I am 1,000% behind her with that. I probably would have never went to college if it wasn't for me being a student athlete. If I'm keeping it a bean, I probably would have never went. I went, yeah, it was fun. It was a fun experience. I remember more about my experience and meeting the people and the most fun I had than I actually caring about if the education was good. Like I just feel like education is education. I mean, they teaching us BS stuff anyway to my knowledge. We're not learning no real stuff. No, nobody know how to do their own taxes. So they're keeping people in jobs. We didn't learn about credit in school. We didn't learn about anything. We didn't learn about bills and interest on houses, like stuff that you actually need in the real world. You don't learn about inflation and none of that stuff in school. No, that's just like a tier of stuff that they don't teach you. But they tell you, oh yeah, go to school, you get your degree, get your piece of paper, you get your good job. But as the world moves forward and more people are being put into the world, and you know what I'm saying, that's the advancement of people, and the you know what I'm saying, that's the evolution of people. Everybody is, I'm saying, everybody's getting one. So now you have to narrow down this. Some people are going to school for masters. Me personally, I didn't think it was necessary for me to go get a master's, and I'm gonna tell y'all why. I went to school for free. I got my degree for free. Had an academic scholarship, and then I was a student athlete, and I had financial aid. So I didn't pay anything out of pocket from going to school. So I felt as though, why would I go to college? I mean, go. You know what I'm saying, go to college again to get my master's and put myself in debt that I already didn't have. I got out scot free. I didn't do any of that the average person may have to do. That some people didn't even went to school and got all these loans and didn't even finish school. I passed that. You know what I'm saying? And I felt as though, and this is my thought process too. Why would I keep going to rack up all these certificates and accolades if I don't got no experience in the field? So my goal was, I wanted to finish school, get some experience in accounting, and then I would consider going back to get my master's if need be. If I got to a point where I needed to move up, and they'd be like, "Oh, you need a CPA to get this." We were like, "We would love for you to get your CPA to get this and get that, and or get your master's to do this." Then it's like, okay, cool. I didn't got through the early stages. I didn't got a little bit of experience under me. I got about three and a half years experience under me now, but I got a little bit of experience now. It's time to level up. Now I can think about going to school and getting a master's or getting a CPA. But my thought process is, why I do all that, bro? And you feel me? Why do all that and I don't got no experience? Why go that far in school? I feel like the only major thing that you need to be going to school for a long time is you being somebody's doctor or somebody's physical therapist, nurse, or anything like that. That's essential. Like, you need to go to as much schooling as possible because you are the future. Like, you help save lives. You help, you know what I'm saying? If you a dentist, you know what I'm saying? You help, you mean like you actually operating on real people. But other stuff in between, um, even I feel like being the stuff teachers have to go through to get their certs and take all these exams and all that to, what I'm saying, to advance the world. But they give you a curriculum of what to teach, what you should be teaching anyway. So it's like, all right, but an accountant, the job that everybody in the business field hates. In my class, I was the only male accountant for my last 2 years. My last 2 years of school, when you get in the nitty gritty of taking your real courses, I was the only guy. It was only me and a bunch of women, and it wasn't even a lot of women. It was about 8 of them. It was like 9 of us. We all knew each other. We the only people concentrating in accounting. But we look at the marketing majors. Oh, it's a million of them. Look at the finance. Oh, it's a million of them. And it's just us. Oh yeah, they come the accountants, y'all. Like, oh yeah, we just walking in, slouching in. Like, yeah, here come the accountants, y'all. These the ones who handle the money. And it's like, oh yeah, okay, yeah. Nobody want to handle the money. Yeah, everybody want to go get the money and talk about the patterns of it, but nobody want to actually deal with the money. Yeah, we the ones dealing with the money. You feel me? And it's like, if you're not delivering babies and saving lives, bro, I just feel like, bro, we don't got to do all this extra stuff that they trying to do. So it's like, now I feel like it's coming down to the point where I don't even know. I'm feel like, if am I getting blackballed? I feel like that's another story for another day. Like, because I've been with one recruiter and I haven't heard from them, that organization, at all since I've been out. And they were the ones pushing when I got let go from my last place. Like, oh yeah, we're gonna hurry up and they left you a good review and we got a policy of trying to get you back to work. You know what I'm saying? Get you back to work fast, and especially for our good candidates. And once I turned in my laptop for that last organization to my recruiting agency, never heard from them again. Ever. Never heard from that lady again. And the crazy thing is, I want to call her because I got her number. I want to call her and be like, did you just say all those nice things just so I can give back those people laptop? Like I wasn't gonna take it. I wasn't. I was gonna return it. It's not mine. What am I gonna do with a company laptop? And there, I guess the only thing valuable to me would have been what the monitor. But come on, I don't come from that cloth. I don't come from that cloth, man. I'm just out here trying to make it. I'm 26. You know what I'm saying? I'm out my hometown. I don't got a lot of family with me. I'm just trying to make it work. I'm the best way I can, bro. I got a family, bro, and I'm 26. Still young, got a lot of life. I'm just trying to figure it out. Like my dad didn't go to college. My mom didn't go to college. So this whole thing I'm going through, trying to make my degree work, and it's like, who do I turn to? I don't know. I don't know who I turn to. I don't know who went through these kind of slumps. You know what I'm saying? I never actually worked for a super big company. I always did small ones. I kind of like the small cultures. I feel like the big ones are more, there's more of a like look at like the preppies, and then you got the greasers. I look at the smaller mid companies like the greasers, and then you look at the big companies, the big four, and all the super high banking is like the preppies. Like there's just a higher. That's like come on, like I just then I don't even like the culture. So yeah, man, I don't know, bro. I don't know for this industry. Let me say that I don't know for this industry. I kind of want to pack it up, but I feel like I didn't waste that 4 years to just be doing something else. But sometimes, you grow up, you live, and learn, and things change. And I do got to change of heart. I didn't really like the accounting stuff. I didn't like sitting down all day and making my eyes bleed on screens. But it's like, yeah, the pay is good. You make a good couple dollars from it. But is the mental welfare like? Is it worth it? I don't think so. Y'all let me know if it's some other people out there who got college degrees and you feel like your degree don't matter right now, bro. I'm with you. Trust. We can get through this together. Shit, cause hey, we got to get through it. But